on, everybody? Here we have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 3 or Lancer Evolution 3, which is honestly my second favorite Evo. I like the Evo 6 a bit more, but the Evo 3 is definitely like a really close second. So let's get straight on into this, right? So before we get going, we've been going through the dad rock bands, and I've been asking what your opinion is on them. So we did Nickelback, we did Three Doors Down. So what do you guys think about Creed? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about Creed? I like Creed. I think they're cool. I almost went to see them in concert recently, and then some stuff came up and I unfortunately had to cancel that. But a little bit bummed out that I missed out on that. I'll have to go next time they're in town. But anyway, it looks like there's a lot of detail going on with the car here. I like it. And now, get in the car. I have no idea what I have literally no idea, come to think of it, what the interior of these look like. Now what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. So now I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to do with this car, because for the purpose of this video I'm gonna throw some rally upgrades on it, I think. But later down the line, I don't know if I should make an initial D video with the Evo 3, because I forget the guy's name, but the leader of the Emperors has a black Evo 3. And like a while back I did all the initial D cars, except for recently I did the MR2. And currently I think there's 3 episodes left of the modern initial D series that I'm doing. So I might have to make the Emperor the black Evo 3. I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, let's get straight on into it. We're gonna look at the colors here. Okay, silver, red, white, and black, kind of the typical colors. Normally I'd make like a cool livery for cars like this. I like to make I seen I think it was an Evo 3 on eBay with this livery on it, and I was like, man, if I had the money to buy that car. I think it was like 20 grand. Fortunately, your boy doesn't have Evo 3 money, or I would have bought it. I think it might still be for sale on there. But yeah, I don't have Evo 3 money. I'm gonna paint it black. Cause there's a standard Mitsubishi color: silver, red, white, black. I'm gonna go black cause that's the color of the one in initial D. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to turn on. Shut up, phone. Alright. So, for when the new cars come out, I just kind of go through the upgrades and like put some random stuff on, see what's available. So 6.2 V8, that's your Chevy, 2.6 liter inline 6 twin turbo. That's not the RB26, right? It could, actually, it might be. It might be. Inline 6, or I mean 1.6 liter inline 4, my bad. That sounds very Nissan-esque. I'm gonna leave the stock engine in it, because why not? Thing's already 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah, one more thing. Normally, I don't drive these cars before these videos, because I jump into them and just kind of like upgrade them and drive them, because I want you guys to have my genuine like reaction. But this car's stock. I drove it for the one of the monthly like rival events in like its stock formation, because that was one of them. I had to do it to unlock this thing, and it actually drove very nice. stock, which is like usually the cars stock, like they drive decent, but they got some quirks to them. This actually drove very nicely, handled great. It was easy to initiate a slide, and once the slide was initiated, it was easy to control it. Handled phenomenally stock. And it looks like we got some extra aero pieces. We might not only have Forza aero here. Okay. Alright. Ugh, what the hell? When I looked at it like this, I just seen like the bull bar. But what the hell? I mean, I get that it's a Mitsubishi like manufactured part, but whoa. And then for once, the Forza Aero doesn't look atrocious. Hold on. I don't think the lighting here is the best. So this is what we're gonna do. Because Mitsubishis, especially the Evos, are purpose-built rally cars. We're gonna go over to this festival. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put a few rally upgrades on it. But we're moving the party to the festival site because I get better lighting inside of there than at sunset in my player house. Just so you guys can better see like what's going on. Like the colors showed up fine because they're simple colors: silver, white, red, black. But I really need to emphasize whatever the hell's going on here. Okay, like that's not terrible. But this doesn't help that the floor is black, huh? Hopefully, I got the glare on it nicely there, I think. Nice enough for you guys to see. Because that's awful. But for once, like the Forza Aero ain't bad. I think like with the Forza Aero, it's very hit and miss. Some cars it doesn't look bad, and some it looks like it should have never happened. This is one where I don't think it looks that bad. Like the splitter's not too thick. The canards aren't in like a weird random ass spot, like up by the headlights or anything. I'm gonna put that on. I actually don't mind that. Now this is what scares me, because that don't even look right. That is arguably worse. Like the Evos and like the Imprezas without the spoilers just don't look right. I think like Imprezas, certain generations can pull it off. I like the mud flaps. I'm putting those on. But yeah, like certain generations can pull it off, but not all of them. This ain't one. Ew. The snorkel's cool. Like I don't mind it. But the way this one looks and then it goes up to the roof is a little weird to me. But it's alright. I can get down with that. I think I'm gonna go just the roof scoop though. For now, I'm gonna leave the wheels. There's some rallies on there. 265s. 275s in the front is thick. That's thick. Just gonna throw on some random upgrades. I know I've said that a few times here. That's kind of what we're doing. What's going on right now? I'm never gonna talk like that again. That sounded terrible. So we got rally suspension. Skip the roll cage. Gotta reduce the weight. Yeah, I love the Evo 3. These things look great. They aged pretty well in my opinion. I think I like the Evo 6 just like a little more, because like the Evo 6 is just downright iconic. Not that the Evo 3 isn't, but that Evo 6 with the Marlboro livery, That thing is iconic. Okay, we gotta do anti-lag, because the one in Initial D had the misfire, like, anti-lag system. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Because sometimes, like, the anti-lag in this game can get a little annoying. But yeah, like, I'll show you guys exactly what Evo 6 I'm talking about right after I put this last part on. I'm not gonna mess with the tune right now. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to Google. Looks like my PC needs an update. Probably do that after I'm done recording this. Evo 6. This one. This car is iconic, man. Iconic car right there. What's funny is back when I was like making like my own 5M server with a couple of my like friends, this was my car. Like I imported this into the 5M server as my like one of one car. Like I was the only one with it. The thing was, I made it ridiculous. It was bulletproof. It was really heavy, so when I'd hit other cars, it'd blow up. It was like all kinds of craziness right there. But yeah, iconic car right here. Not that the Evo 3 is not iconic. Just saying. The Evo has always been like a staple in rally. But that Evo 6 was something special. Probably gonna do 2-3 laps here. Okay, I like the way it took that corner. I want some air, but not too much. I might have went a little to the right there, but got a decent amount of air, not too much air though. Hold on a sec, gotta take this phone call. Alright, sorry about that everybody. Had to take that call. But anyway, here we go. So it looks like even with upgrades and no tune, drives pretty good. I'm noticing that like initiating the slide, excuse me, that initiating the slides now is a little more difficult, but holding them is still pretty easy. I'm not really worried about spinning out or anything. So I just wanted to check the performance class really quick, which is S1 880. That's pretty average for rally cars where you really go all out on them. They typically end up in that like S1 880 range, especially like the 90s like JDM cars, regardless of make and model. Like the Subaru Impreza I think is 884. I know the AE86 is 888. This is 881. I think the Toyota Celica is the GT4 that is 882? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Here we go, last lap though. Handle's great. I mean, it's got some decent upgrades on it. And I don't really have any complaints about this car. It's a fresh new car. I don't know if it, ooh, that's my fault. I kind of overcorrected on the counter steer there. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't really have any complaints about this car. Like I'm not sure if it's showed up in any previous titles. But I know that none in recent memory. Like, it was not in Horizon 4. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in 3. And then like 2 and 1, those are pretty old games. I haven't played those in a long time. Well, actually I played Horizon 1 fairly recently. And I would like to put fairly recently as in last year. So yeah, I don't remember. But overall, I mean, I'll give the car like a... I'm kind of torn right now, because I mean, like, it's definitely better than like an 8 out of 10, but it's not quite in that 9 out of 10 threshold. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this at like an 8.8, 8.9 out of 10. Overall, solid addition to the game. Iconic car. Handles great, drives good, it's got some decent upgrades to it. So, with all that being said and done, let's do some donuts. This is kind of hard to do with like the mixed surface right here and like the dirt and then the asphalt. So I'm just gonna kind of do this on the asphalt. Good enough. Gets the good enough word. And I think with all that being said and done, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and that is all from me today.